sit with our back against the wall, and I am high enough that there's a level playing field from my groin to my knee. So I'd like you to get in that position. So starting here, and you wiggle your tush back so that you feel like you're right up against the wall with your sacrum. And then once you're against the wall with your sacrum, you want to ask yourself which part of your sacrum is touching the wall. So if you get against the wall and you feel the top of your sacrum touching the wall, that's not good. I want you to be observant that if the top of the sacrum touches the wall, your navel drops back and your chest gets heavy on your lumbar spine. So the chest will drop to follow the top of the sacrum. So if that's your situation, and it certainly is mine, I want you to get something. It could be a small blanket folded, a little bit smaller blanket. It could be a hand towel. I want you to get something to put behind your back and put it at the top edge of the sacrum so that it holds the top of the sacrum forward and up, away from the wall. Forward and up, away from the wall. The idea is we're trying to get the central channel lined up in a good way. So bring that forward a little bit. And notice when you do that you have a little bit more length and space here at the bottom of the ribs through the solar plexus region. So that's going to be T12L1 area, keeping some length there. And then we want to broaden the collarbones and roll them slightly back and touch our shoulder blade, some part of the shoulder blade to the wall. Touch some part to the wall. Let the elbows relax, soften the front of the arm from the shoulder to the elbow. Let that soften without dropping the breastbone, keeping the breastbone and shoulders rolled back. Now the next trick has to do with, we're talking about digestion from the point of view of the large and small intestines, which is going to be part of the alimentary canal, which starts at the base of the throat and goes all the way through until it comes out the poop chute, right? So from here, I want you to observe the neck and how with your chin lifted, there's a curve in the neck and the eyes tend to go up a little bit. The forehead goes up, skin of the forehead. So now I want you to take your head away from the wall and drop your chin down so that you're looking at the floor just in front of you. And pay attention to the subtlety of it in your own body, because there's every time the head comes forward, if the shoulders roll down and follow the head forward, you're going to get a lot of strain in the back of your neck. So what you want to do is you want to keep the collarbones back. And so it's not so much that the head comes way far away from the wall as that there's a gaze that goes downward. So it curves the neck just slightly, taking the curve out by looking down. And then think of drawing back with your eyes. So you're going to draw your eyes back diagonally to the points at the back of your head. So if you were going to dress up for Halloween and have horns, they'd sort of be back here toward the back of your head. And that's the point at which you want to drop the eyes, but then drop the head, but then move the eyes back toward the back of the brain in such a manner that you feel that lift elongate the front side of your neck. So it's a lot to ask of you, I know, this morning in awareness, but you can always play this video again and practice. So you don't want the front of the neck to stay tense. and arched. You want to actually draw the chin down and lift the ear points, the horn points, enough, just enough to feel a lengthening on the front of the neck, or I should say just in front of the spine, so the tube. And then the breastbone, you might observe that the breastbone follows. And then find your breath. Make a long, smooth, deep inhalation. And begin by breathing in deep to your belly, so it's a nice, smooth, deep breath. Relaxing the belly, nice, full breath. And then exhale completely. Let me get my chin in position now. And then with the next breath, I want you to take your awareness above the horns, up a foot to foot and a half above your crown. And I want you to draw the breath in from there down to the bottom of your belly. And fill your vessel with breath, and then as you exhale, exhale out your sitting bones into the earth. And then inhale from a point below your body in the earth, up into the belly and chest. And exhale from the heart, from the chest, up to the point above your crown. And then repeat that breath again, keeping your eyes soft and drawn back, keeping the muscles of your jaw soft. Breathing all the way into your sits bones and then exhaling from the sits bones down into the earth. And then inhaling from down below your body in the earth, up. And then exhaling out the crown of the head. So as you do this, know that you're tapping into the chakras that are off the body. So the physical body lives within this energetic field or this energetic egg. And we're breathing in from well above the crown, 1 or 2 chakras up, deep into the pelvic floor, filling the vessel fully, and then exhaling. And down into the earth is the chakra that, again, beyond the body, that connects us and grounds us. So staying grounded. And one more breath. And then let's slowly bring our palms together without losing the drop of the chest, keeping the chest floating. And let's take a moment silently to dedicate this practice to our own groundedness and well-being. And however else you'd like to dedicate this practice at this time of great change. Compassion, resolution, understanding. And deep inhale. And again, bow the head, touching the heart with your thumbs, surrendering your ego to the greater good. And then lower your hands, slowly open your eyes and raise your head up. Good morning. It's good to be grounded.